Hey, 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 happy Monday, coming in live for the breakfast show. I'm super excited for this morning. If you are brand spanking new to the breakfast show, like you've never been a part of an episode before, first and foremost, it is such an honor to have you. Welcome. Drop in the comments new. I am curious if you are new. I want to definitely welcome you to the community. I am currently in Michigan. It is 9:31 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and you are guaranteed an episode every single Monday through Friday. It's between 8:30 a.m. and 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time Zone. I'm not pre-recorded. I'm not a robot in any way, shape, or form. I know some people are like, is this recorded? Is she a robot? Nope, this is Michelle in her kitchen. We're about to have some serious freaking fun together. So, if you are returning, so you've been a part of an episode in the past, it's an honor to have you back. This morning's episode is going to be super, super, super awesome and super spicy. You're going to have a lot of new tools in your toolkit. A little bit of the revolution behind the breakfast show and exactly what it is, my credentials, because I know some people are like, what are your credentials? So I am a group certified fitness instructor, but more or less, I've listened to 40 plus Audible books now. I actually tried to drop 30 pounds by myself. I went in for a physical because I went to go cancel it and they were going to charge me a cancel fee. So I just went in. I ended up talking to my doctor about everything that I was trying to lose weight. She recommended metformin, which treats prediabetes, and I was not a pre-diabetic. And I said no to the prescription, and I actually went all in with Dr. James. I highly recommend the book. It's called The Obesity Fix. It's written by Dr. James. I got that Audible on the way home from that doctor's appointment at the heaviest weight I'd ever been. And from that day, 5 months forward, I had dropped 30 pounds in 5 months. That's after struggling for 11 months. So I'm here to share the 3 things that Dr. James in the 40 plus Audible books after. When you get an Audible book, it recommends books for you to never stop. So I just never stopped listening. And every day I walk around the house with an AirPod. It's right here in my ear. I listen to a chapter and I fly on live to teach you what it is that I'm learning. So I'd be selfish if I didn't. That's the revolution behind it. So it's an honor to have you here this morning, or if you catch this on the replay, whatever it is. Again, I'm in Michigan and I really want to cover 3 things. And I'm also going to give you the why behind it. I really hate when someone's like, hey, drink water. Hey, do this. It's like, but what's the why behind it? I'm going to give you the exact why. You're going to have all the tools. I'm going to give you a ton of free tools, a ton of free apps that are going to help keep you motivated and help move you forward in your journey of trying to lose weight, have more energy, whatever it is that you're trying to do. So let's dive in and let's talk about the 3 things, but they do work very much intertwinedly together. So unfortunately, you can't really be missing out on one versus the other. So what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna dive into the 3 things. I'll give you little apps that you can use and download to help you. And then I'm gonna give you the why behind it. Any questions that you have that come up along the way, please drop them in the comment section. I don't care, there's never a bad answer. If I can't find something, I will literally find an answer for you within 24 hours. So let's dive in and let's talk about, since I have a water sitting right in front of me right now, let's talk about the part of water, right? Because if you tell me to drink water, awesome. But if you tell me that water is how your body physically burns fat, the term liposuction, which I bet you've heard of before, came from the term lipolysis, which is the definition of fat burning that your body does. And it does it through water. So that turns me up a lot more inside than just saying, hey, drink water to lose weight. Drop a 1 in the comments if you are relatable. So water, what I did, because I was the girl who walked around and said things like, I don't really love water. I don't like it, it's hard. So I started actually adding water enhancers into my water. So things like Crystal Light, things like Mio, things like sugar-free things from Target. And I never knew until I reverse engineered with someone that there's actually toxins, dyes, and carcinogens inside of those things. And when we add those into our body after long periods of times of doing that, guess what happens? Okay? What happens is your body and your cortisol levels spike, your glucose levels spike, it tricks the brain, and instead of your food being stored as energy or used as energy, guess what happens? It's stored as visceral fat. All my fat was in this big tummy area right here. So it's a big no-no. The app that is going to tell you right now, I want you to scan all the foods that you buy regularly from the market, all I want you to do is I literally want you to scan it with an app. Write this down. I'll actually put it in the comments for you. Waitttttt. Okay? You are about to have your mind blown. That's the first tool that I'm giving you in your toolbox for absolutely FREE. That is going to literally rock your world. Okay? So again, it's in the comments for you, Waitttttt. If you're using any type of water enhancers, you really want to make sure that it's a good rating on the Yucca app, including women who add electrolytes. Because there's a lot of women who are in perimenopause and they hear from like their HRT, hormone replacement therapy, to add electrolytes in the morning. Well, guess what? Most electrolytes they're adding is a horrible, poor rating that has toxins, dyes, and carcinogens. Something that I learned working with a lot of people worldwide, globally, is that countries like Ireland, the UK, Europe, there's a lot of things that are not allowed in their country, period, end of discussion, right? Here we have freedom. So if we don't do our due diligence, which I didn't have any clue that those type of things can be in our foods and that there can be things that cause heart disease and things that cause, cancer and things that cause type 2 diabetes and high A1C levels. That's when I really dove in deep to this app. So again, anything you're using, toothpaste, regularly scan it in that app. And at the bottom, it gives you a recommendation for a better good rating. That's the first thing. Number two, I love adding fruit to my water now. I literally add like blackberries, blueberries, raspberries, strawberries. Today I have grapes in there. Yesterday I had watermelon with peppermint leaves or mint leaves or lemons and limes or cucumbers. Like, the ball is in your court, whatever you like. Add it to your water, put it in the fridge or leave it out if you like room temperature, and literally you're gonna be surprised at how good it tastes. Number two, for water, I use a straw. I treated myself to a 40-ounce water bottle on Amazon. I have the one that's leak proof. I can't think of it, the hydro mug. It's 40 ounces, so I only have to count 2 of them. Otherwise, it becomes too much. If you're anything like me, I can't even go to a market without being like, oh my gosh, like, where did I park my car? Let alone how many of these little itty bitty water bottles did I drink today? The biggest thing for me was getting into bed and being like, it's 8:30 at night. I barely drank any water again. An entire day came by, and here I can't drink it now because I'm gonna be going to the bathroom all night long. It's too late. The best thing you can ever do is to set a timer. Like right now on my watch, I have in 1 hour and 11 minutes, I have a timer that's gonna go off, where every time it goes off, every 90 minutes, I stop, I drop, and I drink for 15 seconds. Literally, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. If you can do that, you will never get into bed and not have reached your water goal. Number two, your bladder will get used to it. I know that's a really big thing with people who are like maybe on the road or maybe driving, and whatever it is that you're doing, your bladder will actually 150%, literally, ordered a shift, that's the UPS guy, did not take it. Oh my gosh, okay. Literally 150%. It's exactly why a lot of people are not hitting their goal, because they're afraid of having to go to the bathroom. So your bladder will adjust within 90 days. What does this mean? We now have a short-term sacrifice for a future gain. So if those are helpful tips in the comments, drop a 1 in the comments and tell me one thing that you're gonna implement today. Just one itty bitty thing. Even if it's a timer, even if it's enhancing with fruits, even if it's putting next to your bed right now, if you were to write water on like a napkin and put it exactly where like your nightstand is, when I grab my phone, there's a sticky note on my phone that says water. Always water before coffee. It turns the metabolism on. So the process of lipolysis, how you burn fat with water, is hydrolysis. Your first stop is hydrolysis. So it's just like a bus stop. If it comes in, there's no black, it's black and white, there's no medium, right? You either lost weight in 2025 or you put on weight. You didn't weigh in at 143.2 and then weigh in at 143.2. You either burn fat or you don't burn fat. So water is a massive component to losing weight. She's asking if she can use soda water. Hi, Carlene. Soda water can count. As long as it's something like the LaCroix or something that is clean and Yucca approved. But if it's like the ice waters that they have at like Costco, heck to the no. The ice waters that's like pink, yellow, green, those have a bad rating. They cause high A1Cs. They're causing ADHD symptoms in kids. So we want to make sure that we are using the Waitttttt app to scan it. One thing that I have found, I'm going to write a guy's name in the comment. If you think that this is inspiring or you're like, oh my gosh, I'm implementing what Michelle's saying and I'm losing weight. Gary Brecka has 2 million plus followers. He's known as the ultimate human to biohack the human body at a cellular level in a naturopath way. The guy is brilliant. And he talks a lot. I want you to look at your veins, okay? So I used to be the girl who couldn't really see my veins. They weren't really apparent. And coming to find out, the width of how your blood flows and the depth of, so the depth and width of your blood vessel has to do with a measurement called nitric oxide. And at the age of 30, it starts to change in men. And after the age of 35, it starts to decrease in women. So it decreases. But why? After listening to 40 plus audible books, it's because of pollutions, free radicals, and age. So there's actually Gary Brecka introduced and went into the human body and talked about the word hydrogen. Hydrogen's not in your body. Nitric oxide is. So hydrogen, when you add into the body, which is the smallest element possible in the crystallite format, it actually dilates the blood vessels for 10 hours, 10 times. What are the symptoms that are going to come from this? If you have brain fog, I pretty much look at it as it disappears. It's literally like having plaque on your teeth and they scrape it off and now it's gone. So number 2, performance and recovery in the gym. Athletes pay thousands of dollars for hydrogen in the crystallite format because their performance and recovery increase. The third thing is any type of headaches. I was in cases for hormonal headaches. Nothing got rid of it. When I got on a crystallized hydrogen, it all went away. So there's a lot of positive benefits, and my blood pressure was a little bit elevated. When I added hydrogen into my water, it decreased and put it at a healthy range. So those are the positive benefits of hydrogen. But when you look at the first ingredient listed in anything that you're consuming, anything, it's what you find the most of. The last ingredient is what you found the least of. So it's in that chronicle order. I never knew that. So when you look, hydrogen should be one of the first ingredients. This is the one that I would highly recommend. I'm very much into doing my due diligence. It has to be cleanliness, backed by science, proven through clinicals, third-party validation, and again, clean. This is called nitro. It comes in the form of a crystal lid. One of the main ingredients is hydrogen. There's actually a video that explains the science better than I can, and I don't want to be a spammy whammy butthole. If you drop in the comments the word nitro, I'm more than happy to share that with you, okay? You can actually, Melinda, grab a bag of it. They offer it always for 30 days money back guaranteed. If you drop the word nitro with a star, they'll actually ship that to your house speedy fast at 1 p.m. Eastern today, okay? So that's the first thing, water, totally doable. You don't have to go and get anything. I didn't say you have to use supplements like you're gonna start burning fat. You literally can lead to weight loss. That's the first thing. We all have access to it. Number 2 is the fiber component. Also with your water, if you get that Waitttttt app, I don't even use moisturizers anymore. Do you wanna know why? Water is what moisturizes the skin. My cystic acne started to push things out. It detoxifies. It ups your immunity. So now that you know these benefits, tell me that you are so much more turned up inside to drink water than before you knew that. Okay, the second thing is our fiber. There's 2 sources of fiber. Let's kind of talk about the biology of it so that we have a better understanding. So this is what I started adding because I'm kind of the girl that's like, okay, well, I'm gonna get my fiber in. I'm gonna put Metamucil in my water. And when I actually was complaining about how each year I was putting on about 5 pounds and never losing weight, I finally had someone ask me, like, not just what you're eating, not just the calories going in your body, what's in the foods you're putting in your body? Here, for the Nitro video, all you have to do is send me a direct message. This is my Facebook Messenger, and then that's my Instagram Messenger. There's like a message button on my page or a reach out button. That's where you're gonna find it. The video, I'll send it to you, okay? If you wanna purchase it, I see that I have my friend Miranda, thebreakfastshow.net. The only thing is there's only 3 flavors in stock today, you guys. Black cherry, lemon, lime, grape. When you go to thebreakfastshow.net, you will see a word that says Nueva. Under Nueva, you'll find Nitro. I saw this morning when I stocked up, there's 20 off of 75 bucks. So if you spend 75 bucks, enjoy $20 off, okay? So that's where you're gonna find the Nitro. As far as fiber, this has literally toxins, dyes, and carcinogens inside of it. It causes A1C levels, weight gain, obesity, and type 2 diabetes, along with cardiovascular disease. So this is a big no-no. Again, in the comments, you can see the term yucca to start scanning all the things that you are using. Fiber comes in two sources, insoluble and soluble fiber. It is the only thing that can swell to the width of your intestinal tract. An intestinal tract that's healthy, it looks like a snake, and it's very pinkish like your gums in color. An unhealthy one, which you can find online, has like black to it. It looks like a lung of someone who smokes. And the reason being why is because that person is deficit in water and that person is deficit in fiber. Fiber swells and it's like a vacuum. It literally swells to the entire width. It's like a hose that you have kinked where a little bit of water comes out versus letting the kink go and now it's flowing through the whole hose. It pushes everything through. It swells to the depth of it and it's sticky and acts like a vacuum. If you have any type of inflammation, like if you stand sideways and you're like, I just can't suck it in, or I eat and my stomach bulges out, you probably are deficit in fiber. Inflammation, bloating, irregular bowel movements, foul smelling gas, and weird noises going on. I didn't find this out until I went to a naturopath gastrologist who literally put in my belly a camera. I went to sleep to realize, Michelle, the Metamucil that you are using is literally not working. It's actually causing your body to actually gain more weight. Store your food as fat instead of using it as energy or storing it as energy. Big no-no. So I want you to know fiber, the best source is like your berries, blackberries, blueberries, raspberries, strawberries. Those is your best source, okay? There also is chia seeds. In a cup of berries, you have 8 grams of fiber. 2 tablespoons of chia seeds, you have 10 grams of fiber. I have learned how to unleash. I actually just texted my husband to go to Whole Foods. There's a carbonut bread. Let me put it in the comments for you. So CARBONAUT. It is yucca approved, right? It's cleanliness. It is 11 bucks for a loaf, but there's 40 calories and 15 grams of fiber. So I know every day if I want to make an egg salad or a chicken salad or tuna salad sandwich and I have 2 pieces of bread, I reached my fiber goal, right? We don't ever want to go above 40 grams of fiber. See, I'm the girl, once I kind of hear fiber water, I kind of like do too much. And too much of a good thing is just as harmful. So we can go to Google right now and we can search for a free app. I have with my 7-day best me. You have me for 7 days. I reverse engineer everything you put into an app and I make sure that we balance your macronutrients. I don't believe in meal plans. My best me was sold out for 60 days. It's finally open right now for enrollment for 7 days. If you haven't done that, you want to make sure you drop in the comments the word power play so we can get you set up in that app today. We can get you to falling within your percentage of protein, fats, and carbs and make sure that what you're using doesn't have toxins, dyes, or carcinogens. You'll be set up in the YUKA app as well. I guarantee you drop at least in those 7 days 2 pounds and that you won't have to give up food, alcohol, or follow a meal plan or give up desserts, okay? That's my power play. Yes, it was sold out. Yes, it's a very exciting moment that it's back in stock. I know that it's on the verge again of sellout. You literally have me at your fingertips for 7 full days. That doesn't exist from anyone out there that I know that's listened to 40 plus Audible books and has the knowledge that I have up here, okay? With your fiber, you will notice within 72 hours, inflammation detoxing. You will notice within 72 hours, what else? Bloating, irregular bowel movements, foul smelling gas, and weird noises going on in your stomach area. One thing I would recommend, you never have to use supplements for weight loss. The only one we'll talk about is collagen because your body stops producing it. But BCP 157, you do not have to do an injectable. Actually, I don't recommend injectables. I have arguments all the time of microbeaded peptides versus injectables, right? Injectables have to get through a barrier and going into the bloodstream, right? Ask for the shot insert. That power play, Melinda, what you have to do is you just go to thebreakfastshow.net and like mid-page, I think, it says literally for you, It says, it says power play. Okay, you'll get a direct email to text my personal phone number saying, I am ready, and I'm ready for you, okay? That's where you're gonna find it. So here's the deal with this. With your BCP 157 is a short chain amino acid. Peptides mimic at a cellular level what's already found in the body. Shots do not. Like the GLP shot, let's talk about that. It actually tricks the brain, okay? It's like alcohol. You drink alcohol and your buzz starts to wear down, right? It's same thing with the GLP-1. All of a sudden you do the GLP-1 and it comes out of the body. That's what happens. It's tricking the brain. The only way you can actually increase the GLP-1 hormone, let's talk about what decreases it. Toxins, dyes, and carcinogens. Get the YUKA app and just scan what you eat regularly and you'll be like, oh my gosh. And fiber increases it. If you actually get microbeaded peptides as a group certified fitness instructor, BCP 157 evacuates inflammation out of the body. I want you to think of the swollen kneecap. You fall, it's swollen, it's squishy, there's liquid. It actually deattaches and evacuates the inflammation out of the body. So it's in the bottom left side of this triangle right here, okay? That's the BCP 157. Do you see it? The right side is what's called DIEXA. DIEXA is for the child who has severe ADHD. I can't say that word actually, no medical claims. The student that's constantly getting notes sent home or the parents are being called. Hey, your kid needs to pay attention. This is mood and enhanced focus, no stimulant. And the tippy top of this 3-in-1 peptide stack that mimics at a cellular level the peptides found in your body is tesofensin. Tesofensin is literally the test of no longer being overweight. You're talking about weight loss, you're talking about food noise, sugar and salt cravings, and the person who has even like a binge eating disorder, this can be your solution. This is called Elevate. I want you to think of the movie Limitless. This is what this peptide does, first to the marketplace. But I want you to notice something you and I talked about. The only ingredient listed on this ingredient list is exactly what I just told you. You will never find a peptide that says that. Most say phosphorus, most have fillers so that they can make more money off of you. I want you to drop in the comments actually the word Elevate if you're open to a video with the peptide expert. I will share that video with you. Melissa, great question. If you have all of those other things but you don't have binge eating, you're gonna do the body peptide. This right here has 5-amino-1 to increase the NAD plus within the body, and the Sloop 332, which is an exercise mimicking effect at the cellular level. There are no gluten, no soy. It is literally the cleanliness backed by science, proven through clinicals and third-party validation, okay? So if you're anything like any of these human beings, this right here is a direct sign. Toxins, dyes, and carcinogens has been in their food. She didn't know adding Crystal Light to her water was making her food be stored as fat instead of used as energy. You are a component for this. Once you reach your goal, you actually get off of your peptide. And as long as you maintain having more regular food than sugar, toxins, and dyes, then guess what? You will maintain your weight loss efforts, okay? You take this peptide for 2 straight months on, you cycle 1 month off. This is again at a cellular mimicking effect of already what's found in the body. We're not tricking the brain like injectables, okay? I've dropped 9 pounds in 6 weeks. I didn't even need to drop weight. Jeffrey, 54 years old, 55 in June, is down 27 pounds. I can't even believe it. None of them have stimulants. If you want the video for Body or Elevate, you do have to message me on Facebook. There's a button that says message. Just say Elevate or Body. If you want both, put Elevate/Body. We can choose which one's a better fit for you. If you want it, there are 250 bottles left of Elevate. Elevate has now sold out and over 1 million of Body has been sold in 30 days, okay? Elevate is back in stock, thank goodness. Where these are sourced, these are not sourced in a warehouse where there's rats and mice running around. These are sourced from reputable sources, proven through science, proven through clinicals, third-party validation with cleanliness that have to go through a sourcing process. So they're not available like a microwave is. Thebreakfastshow.net, if you put that in your web browser like you're going to Google, you'll see Nueva. When you click Nueva, you'll see like a body and beauty site, you'll see Elevate and you'll see body. Here's what I want to tell you. You purchase Elevate right now, you get my boost, which is 2 grape gummies you're going to take every day midday with your ashwagandha with all the mushrooms that you need, and you get that $50 product for free for life. It's going to ship to you forever and ever and ever, even if you never buy Elevate again. If you get a signature set, that's what I would get. You get a 4-month supply. You will see 3 bottles of Elevate. You have March, you have April. You take off May, you have June. You do not order now until July. That is only $530 today, $530. A single bottle of Elevate is $189. You're gonna get it today for $169. So if you can see the best bang for your buck, the highest transformation possible, like Jeffrey, is to do the signature set. The price of this product versus the cost if you don't do it today. You're gonna end up going off with something else, or you're gonna wanna get off the GLP, and you're gonna have spent more money than actually starting it and getting it today, okay? I will actually message you, you take it 30 minutes before your first meal. The side effects, are you ready? Better hair, skin, nails, joints, muscles, wrinkles, skin's elasticity, libido, weight loss, food noise, craving, sugar, salt, everything improves. No dairy, no soy, no gluten, no caffeine. I've got people on gastric sleeve, cancer, high PCOS, people with anything you can think of, A1Cs, diabetes, right? Hashimoto's, I'm working with those type of health conditions, okay? So that's the second component of the fiber intake. Do we all understand 25 grams of fiber? Do we all understand no Metamucil and this should be banned, but we live in a world where we have freedom and to get the YUKA app? Okay, that is the power of fiber. We're gonna see benefits within 72 hours. We're gonna start to literally have 25 grams up to 40 grams, and you can Google or track to find an app to track it, or you can do my Power Play and you can have that app forever that'll tell you your dietary fiber. You choose, okay? The third thing, you guys, we just talked about fiber, we just talked about water. Literally, you don't even have to get anything besides doing these things to drop 30 pounds in 5 months and maintain it up as you approach 40 and 50. The third thing is obvious, it's protein, but you are gonna be able to walk into a store today or walk into an airport or walk into a hospital and know exactly what the best source of protein is. I didn't ever understand protein. I'm gonna share something with you today that is gonna be your goal for grams of protein. Right when you get off, or if you have a different device, you are gonna go to Google and you're gonna put your height and you're gonna say if you're a male or a female. So for example, let's use myself. 5'7" female. Ideal weight. It's 129 up to 159. Okay, so 129 up to 159. That high number is your new goal, especially if you're struggling to lose weight. We need to get the metabolism freaking re-lubricated. And that's how we're gonna do it. The higher number why, you burn 30% more calories eating protein than fats and carbs. Let me share something with you. 150 grams of protein is 600 calories. 150 grams of fat is 1,350 calories. Your protein could be all the way spread on a table this big and your fat could be this big. You have to be careful because I love cheese. I love avocados. I love olives and olive oil. And I love pistachios and nuts and seeds, and they're good in omegas and egg yolks. But a typical day of fat is like 1 egg yolk, couple tablespoons of nuts, 1/4 of an avocado or 1/4 of guacamole, and literally like a piece of red meat. So we have to be careful. So with it again, why is 150 grams of protein only 600 calories, but 150 grams of fat is 1,350 calories? Are you ready? You're learning this morning. How are we figuring this out? Because I'm listened so far to over 40 plus Audible books. And what I learned this morning, I'm sharing with you before it comes out of my brain. So there's 9 calories in 1 gram of fat. 9. There's only 4 calories in 1 gram of carb. There's only 4 calories in 1 gram of protein. your fat is double. And too much of a good thing, too much olive oil, you could have a heart attack. Too much good cholesterol from the egg yolks, you could have a heart attack. You could be diagnosed with heart disease. So we've got to stop that mindset and we've got to realize, okay, moderation. There is too much of a good thing. So here's the deal with the protein. First and foremost, I have a guide for you that will help you in many ways. It's not my guide. I'm more than happy to share it with you. If you drop in the comments the word guide, I will make sure that gets out to you from one of my admins today, okay? With the protein guide, all you have to do is I need you to grab whatever it is that you are looking at, and you have to identify where the calories are. So we can see all of us right here in big, bold 60 calories. Let me tell you something, it's always gonna be right here. On a label, it's always gonna be right spanking here. So we identify the calories. The second thing we do is we cover the last number of calories. What do you see when you cover the last number of calories? You see a 6. What that means is there should be 6 grams of protein or more, period. Okay, there is 12 grams. This is a protein. The second thing I would do, I wouldn't go and be like, okay, so this one's on sale. This is the one that I'm gonna get because this is literally amazing. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna get my Waitttttt app and I'm gonna scan it. And this is an excellent rating. It is good. Let me show you what's not good. I saved this one from when I was at my ultimate heaviest, which was causing me to put on weight, was the delicious s'mores one, which was a good bang for your buck. There's 12 grams of protein, 80 calories, but when I scan it, it's a poor rating. There are 6 additives inside of this. I'm gonna learn more about the additives. Oh my gosh, this has positive effect on weight and literally promotes weight. It has type 2 diabetes, potassium, and cancer. Are you kidding me? So this app could literally change your life. When you put toxins, dyes, and carcinogens in your body through food, all you signal to do is take your food and store it as fat. It's supposed to be used as energy or stored as energy. You're supposed to feel good. You're supposed to be feeling like this. You're supposed to sound good. That was me. All the enhancers in my water, all the crap. And what I love most about this app is it actually gives me a recommendation of the good brands to buy. Okay? So I love it. I'm obsessed with it. That's how you are gonna reach your goal. For that free protein guide, I did have to pin it right here because I forgot the comments are gonna disappear. So Denise, if you want the Elevate video, on Facebook, there's a message button. Just shoot me a direct message saying the word Elevate. I've got you. If you want the guide, thebreakfastshow.net would go into your web browser. You will see FREE protein guide. Do you know how many people I talk to that up their protein through Greek yogurt or up their protein through getting protein bars and protein shakes, but they're all infested with carcinogens because they didn't realize that that's allowed? So be aware that app again is called Waitttttt. You're gonna be absolutely obsessed, okay? So with this, that's how you know if something's a protein. If it's not a good bang for your buck, move to the next brand. If it's not Yucca approved, don't use it because it's gonna cause more harm than good, okay? Protein, you burn 30% more calories, like I mentioned. It is the most abundant thing found in your body with water. One thing I told you in the beginning, you never ever have to do supplements. If anyone were to push supplements on you, the only thing supplements do when they come in is they can help you with energy. They can speed up the process and they can help curb cravings for sugar and salt. That is a yes. But one thing that I really, really stand behind is that you should be using collagen because your body stopped producing it. Unfortunately, at the age of 20, we all have 100%. Each year after, you're losing a minimum of 1%, literally. That's it, a minimum. So if you're 50, you've lost 30%. You can see it. I have better youthful skin at almost 40 than I did at my late 20s. I have a picture of it. Your mind will literally be blown. Let me actually show it to you. Hold on. So here's the deal. If you literally With your collagen, make sure there's 5 types. I never knew this. There's a type 1, a type 2, a type 3, a type 4, and there's a type 5. My husband's on Elevate and he's down 26 pounds. He just sent me this picture. I've never seen him look like that in my life. Okay, he's on Elevate. He's obsessed. It helps him with the mood and focus as well because he's a little bit like squirrely and he loves that it's not a stimulant. Okay, so sorry, I gotta find this picture for you. Type 1, type 2, type 3, type 4, and type 5. Those are the 5 types of collagen. The one that we start to lose is the type 2. So type 2 would be the best bang for your buck. So how do we know that? If you literally go into your phone, okay, or if you go into your product and you look at the first ingredient on an ingredient list, that's what you can find the most of. The last ingredient is what you find the least of. Are you ready to see this picture of me? Because you're gonna faint. The last ingredient is what you find the least of. So your first ingredient in your collagen should be, there's me. Do you see this? Okay, that was before collagen. That was when I was buying 20 different brands of collagen from Costco. That's not where you wanna buy your collagen. You don't wanna get it at the checkout aisle at Target. All my collagens, when I look them up, were infested with toxins, dyes, and carcinogens. I go the medical grade route. I go medical grade, backed by science, proven through clinicals, third-party validation, and cleanliness is a must for me. This is a type 2 medical grade collagen. It activates the type 1 in the body. 1 and 2 activate type 3. 4 and 5 have to do with the gut. This is 4 supplements in 1. Fenugreek supports the gut lining. Number 2, you have the type 2 collagen. You also have organic tremolo mushroom. Stop using hyaluronic acid. I can show you right now in the Yucca app, the one that I was using is carcinogenic. You're pushing it into your blood, into the bloodstream. If it's Yucca approved and doesn't have toxins or dyes or carcinogens, awesome. But organic tremolo mushroom at a cellular level mimics literally hyaluronic acid. It works from the outside in. That's inside of this formula, and you've got your fat burner, Morosil. Morosil is the only fat burner in the world that is actually patented. 94% of consumers who use it for 12 weeks, they see dramatic scale drop, dramatic body fat composition, and visceral fat go away. The 6% who didn't get results, want to know why? They weren't consistent or they quit before the 12-week mark. They shouldn't even count in the study. So this is 4 supplements in 1. The Morosil is from Italy. They are the only climate that has a blood red orange. The blood red orange has an antioxidant inside of it with 0 caffeine to burn fat. Stop using CLA, conjunctivated linoleic acid, has seed oils inside of it. Number 3, I don't use berberine as a fat burner because it makes me anxious and gives me jitters because of the caffeine. 4 supplements in 1. This is a full month supply. There is no dairy, there is no soy, there is no gluten, there is no caffeine. Full month supply. It's called Slim. There's a video with the collagen expert. I interviewed 20 plus of them. If I actually share that video with you, would you press play? Lisa said, ordered me some. Yay. Drop in the comments the word Slim. I'll share the video. There's only 2 flavors in stock right now. That one's not in stock, but you can do chocolate mint or chocolate raspberry. Melanie, yeah. Okay, if you want to snag a bottle, you lock in that price at 89 bucks. You snag it today for $69, a full month supply. Okay, I'll pay the extra $1 any day to get rid of toxins, dyes, and carcinogens. Drop Slim with a star if you want to snag a bottle for 30 days money back guaranteed. Okay, whatever you did put in the comments, I see a lot of you want the video. I'll introduce you to the expert in collagen. It's a video, whatever. Message me on Facebook saying the word Slim. That's what it's called. It's actually called Snow, like white snow, Snow Slim, just like it sounds, so slim. If you go to thebreakfastshow.net, okay, you can claim it right now for yours for 69 bucks. When you go here, you'll see the word Nueva. When you click Nueva, you'll see Snow Slim. Snow Slim, that's a full month supply. If you get the duo pack, you save even more per bottle. If you get the trio pack, which puts you in the study for 12 weeks, patent, you save even more per bottle. That's what I did. Chocolate raspberry is better than chocolate mint, in my opinion. Okay? That's where you can find it. It's 1 tablespoon a day, and yes, it needs to be refrigerated. You can take it inside of your mouth. You can take it in a yogurt, in a smoothie, in your coffee, whatever you desire, and it can be at any time. I just get it out of the way so that I don't forget. Okay? That's your Snow Slim. What was Jeff using? He was using Elevate. Elevate is a medical grade weight loss peptide stack with 3 peptides in one. Not 1, not 2, but 3, okay? There's a video that explains it better. Drop the word Elevate and I will send it to you. So we have a really good question coming in right now from a gal named Gloria about coffee. Yes, you can drink coffee. The only reason why there's so much hype that you can't drink coffee to lose weight is because typical coffees, you guys, especially Starbucks, Dunkin', Big B, they're infested with pesticides because of the soil. And when you have pesticides that can become carcinogenic because of the heat from the roasting of the coffee beans, you do have to be careful. It's why a lot of people are going off with different brands, but be careful of your mushroom blend. Does it have toxins, dyes, carcinogens? Because I can pull up right now in the app, YUKA, a bunch of them that are junk, okay? Right here, let me just show you. It's literally insane. So for that, she's asking what? Ceylon cinnamon is what you want to use. Regular cinnamon elevates kidney levels. Ceylon cinnamon does not, and it actually improves insulin sensitivity. So you don't want regular cinnamon. My coffee blend is a Colombian brew. Okay, it's got Ceylon cinnamon, cordyceps mushroom, lion's mane mushroom, and it also has a Colombian brew that comes over from Sicily. It's a nootropic blend, non-crash energy. There's actually a video with their rate. Drop the word coffee in the comments. I'll share that video with you. It's not a weight loss coffee, Carlene, but typical people drop 5 pounds in the first week because they're detoxifying from pesticides. But a lot of people drink coffee and they get bloating and all that fun jazz. You can actually snag a bag. They'll give it to you right now. The reason why I tried it, for 30 days, money back guaranteed. Drop coffee with a star and I'll send that to you. Yeah. Okay, so it's Monday, okay? My life changed 9 years ago on a Monday. I was literally sitting at my desk and I came across an article, and it's the best coffee ever, Carlene says. It's very good. The article was about a guy who paid his ex-wife billions of dollars, and I was like, how do you have so much money? And I dug deeper, and he was into kind of like Amazon. Amazon I do love, but Amazon is not proven through science, proven through clinicals, third-party validation, and clean. You don't know what you're getting. It's like a Walgreens, right? And he was a part of distributing products directly from a warehouse straight to a consumer. Okay, so e-commerce. And it was kind of a depression session because I was 60 grand in debt, a single mom with 3 jobs, and to create a website was gonna be a couple $100s. To create a product was gonna be thousands. Inventory, a warehouse, thousands. I had no money. I had 60 grand in debt, okay? I literally had sometimes to turn off things. It was horrible. But what I did find was that I could dive deep and find a product that billions of people in the world, not just the States, wanted and demanded. And all I would have to do is find the people. And I find the people by today. I'll give 500 people a picture of this that they'll put on their story. And people will reach out and be like, what is that? All you have to be able to say, like me, is if I share a video that explains the science behind this medical grade peptide stack better than I can, would you press play? And you literally give it to them and you earn up to 40% commission. Okay, Amazon's gonna give you max 6%. Amazon doesn't have cleanliness, science-backed, third-party validation, and literally proven through science. I want you to know right now that you are most likely playing too small. I want you to know right now that you could actually most likely grow your bank account higher. So if you are open and turned on by this hybrid model that I guarantee you people on your street are using right now, drop the word in the comments in A if you want to make an extra $1,000 to $3,000 per month. Drop the word B if you want to make $3,000 to $5,000 per month. And drop the word C if $10,000 plus per month is something that you want to make on the side of what you're already doing. You're introverted? Awesome. There's scripts. You don't have time? Awesome. You do this in the nooks and crannies of your day. You're too busy? It's mobily. Okay? So drop the word hybrid in the comments, or A, B, and C, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to share a video with you. I'm going to share the catalog, and if it's a good fit for you, I can guarantee you that you're going to be the person saying that you were sitting on a live, you came across a gal, and your life is forever changed. You're most likely playing too small. What does it come with? Leadership, the system already in place, and products that billions of people want. You never have to hit a quota. You never have to recruit one person to frickin' be underneath you. There is no monthly minimum. There is no monthly fee. So I need to hear right now in the comments why it is that you in 2026 are not using this hybrid model to make a residual income in your sleep. Please tell me in the comments. Because are you really traveling at the extent that you want? Are you going on date night and getting an Uber so you don't have to drink and drive? Are you having your groceries delivered so that you can save your time doing what it is that you love? Do you like money? Could you use some extra money? If you're positive, coachable, and hungry right now, and I show you this model, I can guarantee you, you're gonna say, Michelle, show me the way. And I am passionate. So James, I got you, and Kathy, I got you. I'm gonna reach out to you. I am never here to beg, sell, and convince. I am not going to beg, sell, or convince you to do anything. I will tell you right now, you will never find a leader. I am number one in the entire space, my company number one. Number two in the entire space of what's going on right now in the world. And I looked into 176 plus companies. So if you want to do something where you can do this on the side and you don't have to lead people or you don't want to have to recruit people, I'm telling you right now, you just hit the mother flipping lottery. But you got to know what it is that you're saying no to. So I got James and I got Kathy. Who else is ready to step up to the plate and to change their life and to make more money? Do you want to make more money? Who do you know that wants to make more money? Who do you know that wants residuals and flexibility and freedom? Because I'm going to go to the gym right now at 11 o'clock on a Monday. That's how I spend my day. My background was HR. My background was literally a salon in my basement and cleaning people's toilets. And today I stand here to tell you that because I was positive, coachable, and hungry for more, I got off of food stamps. I got off of Medicaid. I paid off 60 grand in debt. I never took my ex-husband for a penny of child support, and I still to this day have not. And my daughter goes to a private frickin' school because of this hybrid model. So drop hybrid in the comments. I'm gonna send it to you. If it's a good fit, you're about to freaking dream bigger than you've ever dreamt before. And if it's not, there's no big deal. But you will be on an A team with A players in triple momentum going into the spring, the busiest month for the e-commerce of social media. Woo! All right, you are guaranteed an episode every Monday through Friday. You need to hit add friend. You need to hit follow. Who are you gonna go tell today about the breakfast show? Like this gal, I need you to tag them in the comments. @ symbol, like Gmail, @gmail.com, and type their name. It'll automatically alert them. They can catch the show. Let people know that literally we have all the tools and resources to cut carcinogens, to cut toxins and dyes out of our foods, and to do our due diligence on how to lose weight the right way. Water, fiber, protein. Water, fiber, protein. All day, every day. I love you. I'll be back tomorrow morning between 8:30 a.m. and 9:30 a.m. Eastern. I'm out. I will be at my desk for the next 90 minutes or so. So if you have questions, if you need clarity, don't compare yourself to me. It's the thief of all joy. You don't have to do lives. You don't have to do reels. I didn't do them for 4 years. I give you a piece of curiosity and attraction marketing content every day to save you time. You've got the scripts, you've got the videos. Literally, you don't even know what it is that you are missing out on because I am obsessed. Melanie Walters, she has a great career. She's on right now. She just called me an effing rock star. She made an extra 3 grand last month. She's like, this side hustle is pretty fun. What would you do with 3 grand? What would you do with an extra 3 grand? Because it's possible. Go back to my stories. Go back to my lives every single day. And go back to my content for the last 8 years and you'll see that I am a leader that not only walks the walk, but I talk the talk. Typical people you partner with, usually, it's a depression session, they disappear like a ghost. Or you try to message them and there's no support. Me, I'm obsessed. If I see that you messaged me and I'm out on date night, I need to run to the bathroom to see what it says. I love you. Happy Monday. Let's have today be the day where your story is, I was sitting at my desk, sitting at my kitchen. I came across a gal. She'd made over $1.5 million in the last 8 years and paid off her debt. I dug in deeper to find out that I could do the exact same thing with her. The girl got started with only a Facebook and 200 friends. I didn't have to have any inventory, pay for anything up front, pay anything monthly. I already had the system, I already had the products. The savings of the website, the savings of the warehouse was 10,000 plus, and this hybrid model has changed my freaking life, and it's given me X, Y, and Z. That's gonna be you. Let's go. Bye, guys!